to the Jockey Club Tour on Fox Sports 1. A look back at the winner's circle of history. The Belmont Stakes and the Triple Crown win for Bob Baffert and Team American Pharoah. Baffert was saying he was beginning to dislike the Triple Crown trophy. So many close calls. Of course, Silver Charm in 1997, real quiet. The very next year, Baffert said he was in front right before the wire and he was in front right after the wire. Then War Emblem stumbled out of the gate, but it all came to fruition with American Pharoah in 2015, and well worth the wait. So the fourth time, the charm for Hall of Fame trainer Bob Baffert, who joins us now on the show. Bob, thanks for taking some time to be with us. Let's start with what is next, since we are here at Monmouth Park for American Pharoah. It's been announced that he is going to start in the Haskell on August 2nd. What went into that decision? Is it a big part of it because you've dominated that race and won it 7 times?
No, I think we've always, with the Zide family, they're from New Jersey, and we've always loved going to Monmouth Park. And so we've been talking Haskell before he even started running earlier in the year. So we're always thinking, who's going to be our Haskell horse this year? So who would have thought? I had a few of them that I thought I could run, but it looks like it's going to be American Pharoah.
I got to spend some time with you Belmont week, and you seem to have really this air of calmness about you. You were so cool, calm, and collected. Was that just because you've been through this experience so many times before, or just because you were supremely confident in your horse?
Well, I mean, I think the experience of it all, I was always thought if I got another chance, I got to take full advantage of it. But this horse, he just gave us that. He tipped us off, in the fall last year, and as long as he stayed healthy, and going to the Belmont, the way he'd been training, the way he looked, but there was just something different about this horse. He made us all feel like this could be the one. Yet we didn't want to get our hopes up because we know what the disappointments it could bring. But he gave us all that confidence.
Bob, you gave him a well-deserved freshening after the Triple Crown, and we saw he had his first work back last Monday since the Belmont. How much work will he need to get back to optimum fitness?
I wouldn't call it a freshening. Believe me, he was working harder when he was bringing him out, showing him to people, taking pictures with him. So, but now he's resting now, and so. We'll just keep him on a weekly schedule up to the Monmouth Park race.
Bob, with the Zayats keeping this horse in racing, is the rest of it gravy, or is the pressure going to get turned up for the rest of the year?
Well, I feel probably a little bit more pressure training him now, because now that he's on, we're on his schedule now. But I think a lot of it is that I have to make sure that when I do run him, I want to make sure he's 100%. And he's hitting on all cylinders. So, if he shows up at the Haskell, that means he's doing extremely well.
Well, I mean, you're essentially the king of the Sport of Kings right now. You win the Triple Crown. You won the Breeders' Cup Classic last year with Bayern. What's left for you to achieve in this game? What motivates you going forward now as a trainer?
Well, I just found out that after they're winning the Triple Crown, there's no Triple Crown trophy for the trainer. So I don't know. I'm going to have to try to win it again.
Well, there are a couple of trainers who've won it twice, so maybe you can do it. It does, though, keep you motivated, right, to try and keep getting good young horses?
Well, I mean, that's what we do. We get back here, and we're, reality set back in, and we're working on next year's crop, hoping that we have another superstar and another couple good 3-year-olds for next year. But it was so much fun, and I really enjoyed it. I just really appreciated it more this year. And, even Dortmund, I thought he could be a Triple Crown contender earlier in the year. But, we found out it just takes a certain kind of really good horse that can sustain the rigors of racing, and to be able to keep that form up like he did. And he still looks incredibly great.
Well, it takes a really good trainer to guide him so expertly through the Triple Crown as you did. Dale Romans called you the greatest trainer in the history of this sport. Many others have echoed that sentiment as well. Horse who had an injury late in his 2-year-old campaign, and you got him ready and accomplished something that had not been accomplished in the longest drought in the history of the sport. Bob Baffert, congratulations. Thanks for spending some time with us.
Andy Serling could have trained this horse.
I don't know about that.
No. You might have picked him in some Triple Crown races as opposed to me, Bob, if you had been a handicapper and I had been the trainer.
We'll see you again here at the Haskell on August 2nd. We look forward to that.